Up, it's your boy Baron Bun Roscoe here to do another Nachos review. And this week we're going to be looking at something we've done so far. We've done salsas, and yeah, and then we did the Wacon nachos, which was amazing for takeaway nachos. I want to do kebabco, but they don't do nachos anymore. And someone did say I should do panchos, which I probably should at some point. So the nachos I'm looking at today are Woolworths brand Select nachos. Now you're thinking, whoa, they do this? They do. They also do tacos as well, like a taco kit. Now in this kit doesn't come everything, okay? So what you've got here, you've got corn chips, you've got red bean salsa, and you've got a mild chunky salsa. That's the top bit. Now you can choose what salsa you put on. I prefer to mix both in. I layer them. I don't like. I suppose technically you should probably mix it in a bowl, but I just layer them on top of each other. Now, optional, they say, like, you don't have to have any of the other stuff, but I mean, I do anyway. Like they'd say, get cheese, red onion, clover, garlic, avocado, jalapenos, lemon juice, olive oil, sour cream. I do put jalapenos on my nachos and olives sometimes, but in this case, like, this is a nacho to go kit, so like I want to be as cheap as I possibly can when, you know, making nachos. Now, secondhand nachos, well, not like when you buy store-bought nachos, the cheapest you can usually get them for, you can buy like a big packet of chips and some salsa and some really good. Like, I don't like to buy just the salsa. I like to actually buy some mix to put in the salsa to make it a little bit more spicy and that doesn't taste store-bought generic. And cheese and sour cream, you can usually get all that for just under $10 if everything is special. This box here, it cost me this week, I think it was $5.50, but they had a special last week. It was 2 for $8. Really good if you're on the go and you don't have enough time. Like, I mean, I've got nacho stuff here anyway, but I've got like, this is really good for on the go, especially if you're going on a trip, or like, you know, you just want a snack to have, sleepover, I don't know. It's just really good. Like, it honestly is really good. But like, we haven't even seen the nachos. Now, the chips, there's so many chips. Check this out. Boom. Now, I put some sour, there's a lot of light. Put some sour cream on that. I got some low-fat cheese on there today. I accidentally bought mozzarella, which is for pizza, so I didn't want to use that on here. The chips are really good quality chips, surprisingly, but it's Woolworths Select, and they're a really good brand. Now, it's interesting, the smell that's coming from it is a smell that I've never, like, it's a great smell. I've never smelled nachos like this before, and that's kind of what's really cool about it. But we're wasting words here. I need a bit of cheese on this. I need a one with cheese on it. I need to get, here we go. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to do this. Review over. Get off. I'm trying to like get one so I can like put a bit of sour cream on there, just a little bit. Oh, you know what? That is one of the most unique flavors I've ever tried, nachos. It's new. They've done something. It's to do with the red bean. The red bean's really good mixed in there with the salsa, and I tell you what, freaking refreshing. It's so good. It's refreshing to taste new type of nacho salsa. Like, I mean, okay, you could probably just make it at home, but box nachos are hard to come by. A quick little story. When I used to live at my dad's, which is next door, down the servo I used to go, they had Nachos to go. That was the brand, Nachos to go, and they were in a box. And it was like, I think it was like $10 for a box, which is pretty expensive, but I used to just buy the whole servo out, so I'd take $50 and buy 5, and I'd buy them each week. And then they stopped making them because apparently some guy died from them. There was like a plastic thing, and someone died. And the company got bankrupt. Not these ones, the Nachos to go. And I was really sad because never again have I ever seen boxed nachos, like a nacho kit. And that thing had everything. It actually had, the cool thing about Nachos to go is they actually had cheese, but they had that, you know, that really, like it was a sauce cheese, not like this cheese. And I really want to try sauce cheese nachos again. It was a sauce cheese, and it was a The salsa was standard, but it was just good, and it was in a box. You could cook it in a box. But I digress. Select Mexico nachos, a taste of Mexico nachos kit. Tell you what, you could buy all this other stuff. You could probably add it up to be about 20 bucks. And to be honest, there is 2 servings here if you've got a partner. Honestly, there's a lot of nachos here. Great value. I'm actually probably going to give this one, I don't know, I'd probably say a 7 out of 10 because it tastes really good, but the problem lies with what you add with it. It's great tasting. It's as good as the Wacom ones. The Wacom ones, I think, maybe a little bit better, but these ones, they're good, but it also depends on what you mix them with. So I suppose like that's the advantage and disadvantage. I really want to see them continue to make this because these are good. I'd probably say 7 out of 10 for nachos. And I'm very critical of nachos. So that is your nacho review.